Item number one, I like Spencer cards. For those of you that are new here, and it's the first time hearing this term, allow me to provide a definition. A Spencer card is one, an event with a pair of ranked fighters in the main event and a hodgepodge of bouts between prospects, contender series graduates, fighters I can't quit, and the like assembled on the undercard. Two, a card prominent voices covering the sport will either condemn or largely ignore. And three, a card where the names might not be familiar or formidable, but the action will be outstanding nonetheless. It's sort of become my Spencer card has become my term for fight cards like this, and sort of an all-encompassing catch-all for the events that really are like this. Because for me, I like watching fights, and I don't care whether there are 4 or 24 or 0 ranked fighters on a card for that matter. I'm watching. I'm most likely going to enjoy it. And without question, there will be things that happen on Saturday that I will take away from the event that will be impactful and informative to my understanding about some of these athletes, regardless of how many recognizable names or immediately critical fights are on the card. I understand that I'm different in this way, and I'm not asking everybody to feel the same. What I am, however, is getting tired of constantly being hit with the wave of you're not supposed to like this. You're supposed to hate this. You're supposed to rally against this and tell everybody to ignore this and that it doesn't matter. Because I tell you what, for each and every man and woman that steps into the Octagon on Saturday, this means something. Whether you know them or not, it means something for them, for their friends, for their family, for the people that have helped them get here. And me, as somebody that earns my living covering these men and women and has a career because they're stepping into that Octagon, I'm going to respect that. And I'm going to recognize that. And I'm going to appreciate that Saturday, whether it means nothing for you, means a whole lot for them. And that's my big thing about cards like this. Like, I understand the pushback. I'm not saying everybody has to agree with me. I'm not saying don't push back. But what I am saying is that there's another side of this. There is a human side of this for these athletes and their families and their friends and everybody that sacrificed and helped them get here. And every time we tell them they don't matter and it doesn't matter, it's disrespectful. And you can argue whatever you want to argue about it's disrespectful of the UFC to give us cards of this nature. I hear you. I understand your position. You are fully entitled to those views. But I don't have to not like these cards. I'm allowed to like them. I'm allowed to want to give my attention, my respect, and my appreciation to each and every fighter that steps into that Octagon. Whether they have 1 or 50 fights in their career, whether I know who they are going in or I don't. And so I'm looking forward to Saturday because there's a bunch of men and women that are going to go out there and put their health and well-being on the line for our entertainment, to help me earn money, to allow me to provide me an opportunity to earn money. And I'm not going to apologize for appreciating that and giving them some of my care, some of my concern, some of my appreciation.